Ministries. This is Tracy. Today we're going to be in Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 22, and we're talking about victory God's way, okay? Here's how it reads. It says, "And the Lord your God will drive out those nations before you, little by little. You will be unable to destroy them at once, lest the beasts of the field become too numerous for you." Huh? Let me explain that to you, okay? That is kind of a head scratcher. I don't understand. Well, here's what it is, okay? God is telling them, yeah, I'm giving you the promised land, but you're not going to go into the promised land and take it all at once, and we've just conquered everybody, because you got to understand, the promised land was huge, and see, they wouldn't be able to occupy all the land all at one time. So what would happen? You've got animals out, real live animals, okay, that would be out there, and they would start multiplying, and then they would start to overcome the Israelites, and it would become dangerous, all right? So now we not only have the animal part, we also have the practical part. There's some really good land stuff there, like vineyards and gardens and houses and stuff, and if that stuff went left untended, what would happen? You'd probably lose all of it. And have you ever gone away, seen an abandoned house, and how things have just all broken down and animals take over it, and it's mold and everything all over it? It's now, it has to be completely re-overhauled. Good grief. No, God wants to hand it to them in pristine condition still. So someone is taking care of it. And for now, it's going to be the enemies as the Lord drives them out slowly through the Israelites. Okay, so how does that go in our lives? How can we apply it to our lives? I'm not driving out some person from a nation. No, but look at this, okay? God will give us things. He'll give us positions. He'll give us goals. He'll give us ideas in our mind. But He has to take us there one little step at a time, okay? If He gives you something in your heart, like, okay, one of my sons, he really feels like he wants to have his own company. But he's not going to start out with his own company and be CEO. No, he has to learn the steps to getting there. He has to learn each little position so that if he wouldn't start a company on his own, not knowing these things, and all of a sudden it just crashes and burns, or he gets himself into trouble, or whatever. That it goes on in each part of our life. I know I've done this before, and I have to confess, it's one of those, Lord, I want it now! Why can't I have it now? I've waited, and I've done this, I've done that, I put in my due diligence. Haven't you been there? Really, come on, I'm not the only one who's done this. I know, I'm sure, all right? But we've all cried out, Lord, I want it now. See, the thing is, God knows things that we don't know. That's why He's omniscient, okay? He knows all things, all right? He's taking us by little steps. He's very organized, okay? He is a God of order, and He does things in steps for a reason, all right? He's setting us up for victory, success. So when we move forward, we can be the conqueror that He wants us to be. When we move forward, we're not crashing and burning, okay? We're not having to pick ourselves up and lick our wounds and say, oh, Lord, I've really hurt my backside hard this time. I felt so bad. Please forgive me, Lord. Okay, again, and just like if we start moving ahead of God, or we think, well, this is what God meant, I'm just going to go ahead and start bounding forward, and I know this is what He wants me to do, and now we're about 10 steps out in front of God, guess what's going to happen? Just like in the verse where God warned them that the animals would overtake the land, there'll be something that'll come along in your life. I guarantee it. Something will happen. It'll overtake you. You won't see it. But God saw it, and He knew it. And He was trying to take you slow, but you wanted to jump ahead of Him and thought, I got it from here, God. Oh! No, we're staying in step with God. No matter how slow it seems to go sometimes, okay, guys? He will get us there, because you know what? He's got our best interest in mind. And He knows what's best for us, even though we don't know. He does. And He's got it exceedingly abundantly above and beyond all we could ever ask, imagine, or think. Remember, wait on the Lord. Take it in His timing. It will be worth it in the long run. Trust God. This has been Tracy from Esther 414 Ministries.